Don't be mad for me making another video about sailor slippers. This pair is gonna be different, I promise. I had this idea to make slippers with a smiley face on it, and I hope that it works out because I never tried it. I don't want to do a swatch and throw it in a washing machine, so I'm just gonna wing it and hope for the best. I've got my color assorted, so I've got this cream, which is gonna be used for the top, along with this yellow. I've got this dark brown for the sole, instead of the gray sole that I did for pretty much every single other slipper. And if you haven't watched that video where I made, I think, 5 pairs in a week, you can check it out. But yeah, and lastly, this black for all the details, so eyes, smile, probably for the outline of the smiley face itself. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this pair done. I know that it takes me about 5.5 hours to make. I'm not too sure with this one, but it should be pretty much the same. So yeah, I had this cream left from all the other pairs that I did, so I went ahead and worked my heel parts. I've got them both done. So yeah, this is what I have done already, and I'm just gonna cast on from this, and I'm probably also gonna work this pair at the same time. It shouldn't be too difficult. I have my graph sketched out, and if it works, I'm gonna share that with you just in case you do want to make the same one as well. This is Sailor's Slippers pattern by Annie Sews, which I'm gonna link down below. So I am following her pattern, but I'm kind of changing it a little bit. Ignore if my voice sounds a little bit off. I recently had a flu. I probably still have, but that one time I decided to run, which I don't do normally, I got sick pretty bad, and it was also my birthday, so that was fun. I'm not gonna run anymore, but it was so bad that I called my mom crying, and I'm 26. Just cast it on one. I'm gonna do the same with the other one. Also, I think I'm about to hit 400,000 subscribers, which is nuts to me because this is such a niche channel about crochet and knitting. I cannot believe how many of you have decided to subscribe, but it does feel surreal, and I would like to thank each and every one of you for subscribing, for watching the videos. It is insane how many people do subscribe. I don't understand sometimes why, but I am very grateful for every single one. Enough ramble, let's crack on with these slippers. Guys, I'm probably gonna make them today, so that means that I'm gonna be able to wash them today and show you how it looks. Now I'm probably gonna work on this until I reach the part where I need to do the smiley, because I'm getting hungry and I need to eat. But yeah, I got hooked up with this felting process that I even got wool for a different project that I'm gonna also felt. It's gonna be a bag. Let me know if you would like to see a video on me making a bag, seeing how it looks, and maybe even writing a pattern. This is the wool I got for a bag. I know it's a lot of colors, and hopefully it does make sense when I do start working on it. Oh, this one is just an extra cream I got. But yeah, these are all the colors that are gonna be for the bag. So yeah, let me know if you do want to see video on making a felted bag, and I will make sure to do it. And I finished up until the part where the smiley face will come in. Also, one of the scrap yarns just ended right at the moment I needed it to, so that's great. I still have a little bit left of the other one, but just because the smiley face is gonna be surrounded by cream, I'm probably going to split one bowl into two because I will need cream for both sides. So I'm just gonna make myself a coffee, make breakfast, eat, and I'm gonna come back to this. and I split a bit of yarn into extra 2 balls, and I'm ready to work the smiley part. This is what I'm working with. Hopefully it doesn't get too tangled working it, but I'm gonna try and untangle every single time I complete a row, because when I do bring in black it's gonna be even messier. So yeah, I just need to make sure to untangle every single time I do new row. Just wanted to include a clip of me trying to sort the yarns. Honestly, it's not for the weak, and you want to make sure that you do this after every single row, otherwise it's gonna get too tangled. Now this is where I'm at. I'm showing you this upside down because I have all my yarns sorted, but I pretty much got to the halfway, so half of the smiley face is done. I finished the smile itself, and now I'm gonna move on to the eyes. So yeah, half is done. This is a bit more difficult than what I thought it would be, because it is a lot of sorting the yarns rather than, just working. I'm just gonna continue with the eyes, and once the smiley face is done, it's gonna be pretty much straightforward. I eventually finished the smiley face and went on to do a soul, which was way better because I could finally sit on a sofa and watch something, which I did, as you can see in the reflection of the window. It was basketball game, but anyway, it was so much better than doing the smiley. And I eventually finished the soul as well. So I then went straight away and tried to seam them both. However, I did not do the I-cord because I just felt a bit too tired. Now, yesterday I managed to finish both of these slippers. I just didn't do the I-cord, which I will need to do today. However, I'm not too sure on the color of the I-cord, so I initially wanted to do it in the brown, so the same as my sew, but I don't think I have enough. This is what I have left, and it's unfortunately not going to be enough. Then I have the scream, which would be enough, but it would kind of be boring. I'm not too sure if I want to go boring, but I might have to because I don't want the I-cord to be yellow, so that's out. And then I have black left. It's not going to look nice on top of this cream, because what I found from doing the other pairs is that two very contrasting colors kind of look messy. They do felt into each other. Also, I have this one, which is from my own pair. This is light brown, which could probably look nice as I-cord, so I'm not too sure. I'm either gonna do a white or this light brown. And initially I wanted to do a black border by just sewing around, but again, I don't think I'm gonna do it because that black border might not turn into a perfect circle, and this is gonna be a little bit more forgiving compared to the outline, so I'm gonna skip that and hope that this turns out nice. However, I do think that the eyes could have been a little bit further away from the smile, or maybe one row less, but it is what it is now. I'm gonna do the I-cord and I'm gonna wish it out so we can all see if this works out. I made myself some coffee, had a thought, and I think I'm gonna go with the cream one because it's a little bit different from all the pairs I did already, so why not do different I-cord, which will be initially in the same color as the slippers. Just finished both I-cords. This is how it looks pre-washing. I'll see about the ice if it turns out well, and yeah, I just hope for the best. I'm gonna keep checking in the washing machine because these did take me a while, but yeah, I just hope for the best. Let's go ahead and do that. when the slippers are out of the wash, I did check on them every 5 minutes to make sure everything is okay. They are still a little bit wet, but this is how they turned out. I think they did turn out decent. I mean, it's not the cleanest smiley face you can find. I would do some things different, but if you do want to make them, I'm gonna give you tips so yours turn out perfect. What I would do differently this time, I would probably position the smiley face itself a bit lower, so not as high as it is now, because I feel like this is a bit of a big gap compared to what there's at the top. So yeah, I would position it lower. And now in terms of the detailing on the smiley face, I'll put up a graph here that I did use, the exact same one and improved one on this side. So what I would do is basically either do less rows for the eyes here at the bottom and start from the row after, or I would just take this horizontal line for the smile because I think this is what makes it the most messy. So do with the graph what you want. If you want to use the same one I did or improved one, which I do believe would look a little bit better. But yeah, I'm overall really happy with how these turned out. I hope my friends gonna like them, and I might as well make ones for myself. Let me know what you think if you enjoyed watching this video, and let me know if you will be making these ones as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.